I'm about to start this episode with a poll that is going to blow everyone's minds. If you're sitting down, I recommend that. If you're standing up, pop it down.
Popper.
Half of America thinks ICE is making U.S. cities less, and this is a CNN poll.
Less safe.
Less safe. Split down the middle.
Yeah.
Some people might thought it was 80-20. Some people might lo and behold, half of the people are for it, and half of the people are against.
Yeah. It's one of those coin flips, I guess.
That is where it's at right now, probably more than ever. Like, I feel like the center is completely disintegrated. We're on a fucking split there, pal.
Yeah. I mean, the whole ICE thing is a weird one because literally ICE's complaint is essentially like with Minneapolis. They go, yeah, if you just don't like, when you arrest these people, just like don't let them back in the community. We don't have to go in the community and find them.
Okay.
They're like, just if you just want to like let us pick them up from the jail.
Danny's taking his side.
I'm just saying
yeah, I know. I understand your point, but I think that because right now they just did an Autistic Barbie, right?
Yeah,
which you obviously
can't make eye contact.
Can't make eye contact.
Can't make eye contact.
I think so. Basically,
can do a tip on a bill in their head.
Yeah. Really into World War II.
Not really classic Barbie, if you know what I mean. Classic Barbie is just like 100.
It's but I was saying that it's very, very deep into World War II statistics.
Sure.
It could tell you any race. You just go Mexican, it goes 13%. It knows every statistic immediately.
It's based Autistic Barbie.
It just went that way. It could have gone either way. Like Barbie could have been really into trains.
Yeah.
It did end up the other way where it got pretty deep into statistics. And that's just it's really the algorithm's fault.
Yeah, it's the algorithms. Barbie's been trapped by the algorithm.
So Autistic Barbie, essentially, you have to sign for different algorithms. Like you know how you get expansion packs in games.
Yeah.
What happens is you can pay extra if you wanted to have the train algorithm. Barbie could have been into women's sports if you buy the women's sports algorithm.
Yeah.
But you didn't pay the extra, so she got the algorithm she got.
Yeah, she's just in just straight autistic stuff.
Yeah, now she has a few things to say about what percentages of what people.
Makes you very uncomfortable when you're talking about Autistic Barbie at a party.
But that's why I was thinking, like, it is at the point where, because right now, you go, Barbie was sort of for everyone or whatever, and they're like, okay, so Barbie's a left-wing thing. You go, that's that. So it's like, right-wing just needs their Barbie, which is, I don't know, maybe a Karen.
Anti-vax patriot Barbie?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, thank you. You need to pay. That's the. What else is the option in this world when it's like...
It's like an arrest Fauci sign?
Arrest Fauci sign. Ken's a ICE agent. Yeah.
With his boys.
Ken and his boys are an ICE agent.
They're all ICE agents.
No, I was liking the idea of a girl being like, this guy... buy me enough stuff, something like that.
Sure.
The guy coming home, it's like, I know you really wanted to go on that trip. I found a way, and he pulls off his shirt. He's got the ICE shirt on. Oh, so you want me to make money, but you have all these ways.
I got a little part-time job.
I got a part. You have been telling me that you wanted me to get a job forever.
Yeah, and there I got it, and I'm cleaning up this country.
But don't you think that at this point where you're just like, okay, you're gonna have to just have like two of everything. It's two siblings that can't get along. You're just like, you have yours and you have yours. And then, by the way, I think that would be fighting less. Like if Barbie was the left-wing one, I don't think anyone would be mad. Like, oh, look they're making her this now, and you go,
someone made. Probably there must be like some really shitty right-wing Barbie that's like made by some, like remember they came out with the beer, the like right-wing beer.
They have Freedom Air.
Yeah, I remember that shit. They're like, this is right-wing beer. It's $28 for a 6-pack. Go, that's kind of high.
Well, yes, freedom ain't free.
Freedom ain't free. Proud to be an American.
Freedom ain't free is a really solid slogan for Freedom Water. Freedom ain't free. So Autistic Barbie would just be the left-wing one, and I could read you about it. The doll's eyes glazed to one side.
The question is,
do
autistic little girls like Barbies?
Interesting, because
I don't know that's for sure.
You're saying autistic little
They
Barbies.
might like just like a calculator.
Yeah.
They're like, Barbie. It's like, what? So I play with this replica human?
Well, I'm reading this, and it sounds more retarded than autistic. Reflecting on how autistic people avoid eye contact, so it does avoid eye contact.
Accurate.
Bendable elbows and wrists. Like, doesn't that... that
sounds like Kill Tony Barbie.
What? Danny's bringing his propaganda over here. I just got back from Austin. I'm an Austin patriot right now. So it has the arms like this, bendable, enabling repetitive physical moments such as stimming. Do you know what stimming is?
Yeah, like where they're like kind of like doing this stuff, and it has a fidget spinner, which is like nobody uses.
Has a fidget spinner.
People are not using fidget spinners right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying the right wing want fidget spinners, a taser that it's using to
just a Glock or something.
Get people out of this country who don't belong.
Yeah.
Some people with autism use this to process sensory information and express excitement. She has a fidget spinner. She wears a noise canceling headphones.
Okay.
Like, doesn't that sound more of? I remember when we used to have in the there's an area of the cafeteria where they'd put the special needs people. A lot of headphones there.
Yeah, they don't like the loud noises.
Yeah, they'd have the headphones. And you guessed it, a tablet with symbol-based augmentative and alternative communications buttons. So it's got
this is like non-verbal Autistic Barbie?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
But and if I was like a mom in the Midwest, I might be like, fuck it. But if you go, that's the liberal Barbie's the liberal one, and we have I think you just need to split everything up down the middle, like a divorce. You can still stay in the same thing, but it's like you have to just be, you have your things, we have ours, and that's the whole thing.
I
right?
think so. Yeah, it makes more sense to just have here's the base Barbie, and then you can just buy your skins based on your like political affiliations. Like, you put stuff on them.
I know where you're going with that, but I don't think that would work because I don't think the liberal Barbie people would want, I can buy you. So Barbie's selling an ice vest now, right? You have to say
idea.
For everything like this, the liberals have one, Republicans have one, and that's just how it is. Because you'd be less mad if yours is getting changed. Because, you know what I mean? You go, right now, if let's say who's like a super liberal band or something, a communist college band that's doing noise music and a thing.
Yeah.
If they come out and they're just like, yeah, we're doing an autistic thing, like no one would give a shit. They go, that's not our thing.
Yeah, that's not our thing.
The problem is everyone's treading on each other.
Mm-hmm. A lot of treading on each other in this country right now.
Right. So I think you could solve a lot of problems by just saying, okay, we're going to divvy up the things half and half.
Yeah.
So Barbie is liberal. That's just that. And maybe Mr. Potato Head goes back to the Republicans.
No, that's the homosexuals get Mr. Potato Head.
Homosexuals get Mr. Potato Head.
He's an icon.
Yeah. And it's also... No. I think Republicans get Mr. Potato Head. The gays get Mr. Gerbil.
Yeah.
And whatever... None of our
business what you do with Mr. Gerbil. Just try and feed him twice a day. However you want to feed him.
And sometimes he feeds you. That's all we're saying. Mr. Gerbil. Yeah. Mr. Gerbil is none of our business. And then you split everything down the center.
Yeah.
Republicans have two bathrooms, men and women's, and then liberals have one bathroom.
They have one bathroom. That's just that makes more sense. If you want a third bathroom, it should be men, women's, liberals.
See?
Yeah.
Doesn't this solve
trans one? You just go, it's a liberal free for all bathroom.
Really? Because it feels to me like so many of the problems come from people are, and then the cities are a problem because you would want to say city-wise, you get these cities, but then as long as they can go from city to city, you have problems there.
Yeah.
So you maybe have to still come together on those things.
Yeah.
But in terms of products.
Yeah, in terms of products. We'll just split it up. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, so that is half the country's ICE agents, and then half the country is...
It is weird to me that this is like a nonverbal with the pad thing, though, because then you're assuming that the Barbie's supposed to match up with the person like enjoying the Barbie.
Yeah.
So then, seems like they're probably not going to like this.
It feels offensive if you give if I gave you a retarded gay Barbie.
Yeah, exactly.
Retarded gay Ken.
What the hell?
Quick interruption, because I just came off 7 sold-out shows, so make sure you get your tickets to my tour. Toronto sold out. Now there's a couple tickets for Ottawa. Then Jacksonville, Miami, Naples, San Francisco, Sacramento, Philadelphia, Madison, Vancouver, Portland, Minneapolis, Lansing, Chicago, Detroit, Winnipeg, Spokane. RyanLongComedy.com, and they honestly, most of the shows are selling out, so get your tickets now.
Get your tickets. I'm going to be in Fort Worth, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Detroit, Charlotte, Washington, D.C., San Diego, Chandler, Arizona, all coming up, and I got a bunch more coming. Get tickets, DannyComedy.com.
Don Lemon, by the way.
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
Stupidest man in journalism.
You know, never been a big Don Lemon guy. He kind of amuses me.
No.
But I don't know if anyone saw.
He's in a little hot water.
He's in a lot of hot water. He went to a church and he's demanding that they be gay. Yeah. So,
like on the spot.
On the spot.
He was literally like, fucking prove it. And they're like, it's not this kind of service, sir.
He's trying to do his Nick Shirley thing, right?
Yeah.
Because that is...
Which, again, he's not built for this life. He's like a 50-year-old, like, former, like, top CNN anchor.
That's a
who
good
is now
point.
slumming it as a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But he's rich still.
He's rich. We'll see how long that lasts. But he's rich, and he just is, like, needs attention.
That's correct. His addiction's attention.
Yes, absolutely. Like the
he
idea
saw
of him
the Nick
walking
Shirley
down the
thing, and
street
he's
and
like-
people don't stop him is like probably makes him just glitch out. 'Cause I'm fucking Don Lemon. Fucking Don Lemon.
So they had a whole parade of people, and they went to this church, and I guess the whole thing was they wanted the church to be gay.
No, it was.
It wasn't that.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, my bad.
The pastor
The pastor's a nice.
is a nice age.
Which is... that's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, hey, man, pastor's not a full-time job. It's just kind of a Sunday thing.
Is that not...
I think it depends.
Which one's the side gig? Is the pastor the side gig?
I think the pastor's the side
his-
gig. ICE deporting illegals pays the bills.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why is pastor... So when you go to church, the pastor's a side gig? I thought some of these guys are crushing it.
I think sometimes they're crushing it. And I mean, I thought there was like some whole like, vow of like poverty kind of whatever, like whatever it's called. But like, I don't think they're...
Really?
I don't think pastors...
I don't think that's true.
I don't see a church pastor and I go, that guy is driving a fucking Lambo.
A lot of them are.
Sometimes. Not like obviously the mega church.
Well, just
guys,
like
but,
anything,
Yeah, some like, dude, there's like some rabbis at synagogues who like in New York City who like legitimately they're like the rabbi of like some fucking Upper East Side. They make like $300,000 a year.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
some of
they're
them
getting
make
paid.
way more than that.
Yeah, or even more. Yeah, they're getting paid.
They're driving on private jets.
Yeah.
Again, obviously there's levels to everything, but I didn't think that if you go to a church, and this was a pretty big church, the guy who's doing the headliner of the Sunday sermon,
the big star.
and then he has to go collect illegals for some spare
Again,
change on the weekend.
It might be like a firefighter, where they're like, yeah, it's like I have so much time off.
Right.
And just like, I'm just...
Well, if he's doing a new hour a week, that takes some
That
time,
is hard.
right?
That is hard.
Don't they also
chat
do-
GPT in it? Though,
Is it
now.
Catholic? Because they do confessionals? Anyway.
No, he wasn't that kind. He was like more, he wasn't wearing any. He was just wearing a button-down shirt. He didn't have any of the garb.
Okay. So, it is what it is. Maybe I'm not understanding that. But in my mind, I was just like, this pastor, it's like if you told me like, this pastor also like works at McDonald's on the weekend.
Right. Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, it
pastor business
again,
isn't
maybe
good.
he's just trying to fucking grind, Maybe he's on that grind set.
It has to be a passion project.
Yeah, it might be. He's just like, I work 3 days a week, just deporting illegals.
Seems bizarre.
Fucking
Like
cracking heads.
going to do the sermon about just like, obviously you got to like,
Love your neighbor.
Love your neighbor.
Unless they're from Somalia, and then let's
But
get
then
them
just-
the hell out of here.
Then finishing the sermon, good sermon, sign some tits. I don't know how exactly how it works. You sign a few tits, take a few pictures with the fans after your sermon, and then you take off your like pastor outfit, put on
I toss the gator on.
toss the gator. What the fuck?
Yeah, it is. It is odd, but
Everyone's influencers now are sassy gays too. Nick Shirley's a bit of a sassy gay himself.
I think he might be retarded. I've been watching some interviews with him, and I go, he has like some sort of like, and it's impressive what he's done.
Big
right?
star.
Like big star. He was like, I saw him on Congress, but like you hear him talk and you're like, I feel like there's some sort of underlying cognitive.
Well, his mom does it with him, which is funny.
Yeah, that is funny too. But there's like, sometimes he talks and goes, is there...
Whereas Don Lemon's daddy comes
His leather daddy comes along with him.
Yeah, Nick Shirley does his journalism with his mom, and Don Lemon does his journalism with his daddy.
Yeah. It's the leather daddy.
Yeah, but it's all sassy influencer. Both sides has their sassy influencers that are going undercover. And by the way, I guess he's in trouble because his argument is like, I'm a journalist.
You are a YouTuber, my friend. January 6th. January 6th put those people in their place pretty handily, actually. We actually have the precedent for this kind of thing, where there was all these people on January 6th who are like, I'm a journalist.
I'm a journalist.
And they're like, no. You're a YouTuber. You're going to jail.
You are a YouTuber.
Yeah, and he goes, what? I know Chris Cuomo. He goes, he's basically a YouTuber too. I don't know if you've been
also
following.
a YouTuber.
I don't know if you've been following what's going on in the media landscape.
You know, it's very similar to the people that are out here and then they get in trouble for something they said and then they go, I'm a comedian, and you go, oh, what clubs you were?
Yeah.
And they go, I haven't really been on the stage lately.
Yeah, taking some time off to focus on my, just mental health.
Yeah. Oh, but how many times? I mean, even sometimes where it is, you're just like, I'm a comedian. And you're just like, okay, but that was activism, not comedy.
Yeah, for that
just like, you go, but were you trying to, you go, that was you like protesting a thing is not being a comedian.
No.
And then you go, they're arresting comedians, and you're like, well, no, yeah, except that's not what you were doing.
Yeah, thankfully that's not you. So
it's like shooting a guy. I mean, like, oh, comedians fucking getting.
Oh, nobody can take a joke, huh? Oh, everybody's snowflakes are so triggered.
Right. So, is that not fair to say that the journalism thing's the same thing? You go, there are people that are doing journalism.
Yep.
A YouTuber with a very partisan political, I don't know. I mean,
the thing is, he could have waited on the sidewalk for the congregation to leave, and he would have been totally fine. Like, if he wanted to confront that guy on the way out on, the public property, nothing, but there's like, it is illegal. Dude, he's being charged.
I don't know about these
They're
laws.
going to charge him under the Klan Act.
I saw that. Yeah, that's obviously trolling. No,
there's an actual. That's not a troll. There's an actual like Klan law.
It feels like that's
and
a
it
troll
had to do with like basically, I imagine, from the Klan like bursting into black churches.
You don't think that they were just like, that'd be funny? Like, that seems
that
very
is
trolly.
funny, but that is also, from what I understand, like the statute with which they could charge him under.
Sure,
that and this thing like the face.
I mean,
or whatever.
maybe. To me, that felt like they were.
I mean, this is the funniest administration to date.
That's right.
They literally hit you with the flour with the spritzer in it.
Yeah, they do. They're it's the wacky.
It's a hand buzzer administration.
It's 100% a wacky administration.
Dude, we're like this close to literally Trump at fucking Davos being like, put her there. Yeah, just Trump hand buzzering world leaders. This close.
Arm wrestle you for Greenland.
We're close.
Yeah, definitely offering him a piece of pie and then putting the head down in it. But yeah, I don't know about all these. I mean, it is there is so much of kind of, which is the thing that always, I don't know if it maybe annoys me. Maybe I just like always find it to be notable, is that even right now there's so many people that would kind of be like, oh, the people that were about freedom, it was like now they're kind of liking cops, and you're just like, yeah, and you were the opposite. Like so many. It just, I feel like a lot of people will say their point and they go, can you believe they were this and then now they're this, and you go, and then you were the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Like you were just like, now you're kind of saying, hey, the government's clamping down on this and this, and then 5 years ago you were begging for it. You go,
right, yeah,
so
he was probably the biggest cheerleader for like the January 6th. Everybody who was there on site is like,
yeah, it was just, there's so many people that are pointing out hypocrisy without being like, yeah, and you were the opposite. I don't know.
Well, for them, they go, well, when I was the opposite, it was a moral argument. No.
But I feel like even the moral arguments I've seen every single time, it was just like, okay, we can all agree. No one seems to actually care when the other side's people dies. Okay, there you go. Moving on. Yeah, they don't care about Charlie Kirk, and they don't care about the ice lady. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is that. But anyways,
they don't care about. They care about Don Lemon going to a church. You'd really care if someone went into a mosque,
right? Yeah.
And your bosses would really care if someone went into a synagogue.
Your bosses would really care. That might get you.
It's also interesting that if you think about, like a big percentage of black people are religious, right? Mm-hmm. Like when I grew up, like I knew very few white people that are religious. All my religious friends were black or black adjacent.
Yeah.
And by that I mean Eminem,
right?
Army, the Real Slim Shadys.
A
lot of Real Slim Shadys in my school.
A lot of those in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
A lot of those poking around.
And some of the Real Slim Shadys got pretty religious.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, they're kind of just posers. So they're just emulating the black people. They go, oh,
sure,
they're in a religion now. I guess that's my idea.
Yeah, rap is about religion, so I'm religious. Sure. But It is interesting if you think about like your average black guy being like, so that's like my party is the sassy gay dude interrupting churches.
Right.
Like you have to admit there's probably some of those dudes, like jail guys are all fucking, they love the Lord.
They love the Lord.
You know? So that is an interesting dichotomy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think, I don't know if they're going to like try and make an example out of him, but like that from the sounds of it, like even, you know, I saw many like left-wing legal pundits who were like, yeah, that is a crime.
Yeah.
They're just like, I hate to say it for my former CNN colleague, but like he did commit a crime. And he's trying to be like, I didn't do it. They did it and I was just going along. And they go like, yeah, well, we have our January 6th precedent where many people...
And the crime is interrupting a church?
You just can't, like a church is basically, you can't just like, you can't protest inside of a church, essentially.
What about
you can protest outside.
If I went into a church and did a prank, would I be in trouble?
What kind of prank are we talking about? Like if you want to go in...
I think with a prank would be yelling in people's ear.
Probably if you're like an individual, you can do that. I think it's like when you have a mob doing it, there's like a more of a gravity to that. But like if you want to kind of just like go solo with like those like meta glasses in a church and just like for some content and just like rip ass the whole time, like I think you can do that. They might ask you to leave.
If I went to a mosque and I demanded my virgins.
Right. Yeah.
I said quit hogging all the virgins.
Quit hogging all the virgins. Probably that's not a crime. They just might kick you out because you're one person. But I think it's when...
Or if I went and I said, I'm a virgin and I'm looking for a woman who's a martyr that's going to get me in the afterlife.
Yeah. Like if you go to they'll probably think you're just a fed. They just think you're a fed, really, at that point. They go, no, not again. Not doing this again. No, thank you.
Yeah, they would think that.
Guy's glowing. But anyways... We'll see. We'll see if Don Lemon faces the wrath of the Department of Justice.
You're making a good point, though. In his mind, he's a journalist, and you're just like, no, you're a YouTuber like me, pal.
You were a journalist at some point in the past. You were a journalist. I guess that'll be like the big. Probably go to the Supreme Court. You go, if you were a journalist at one point, do you remain a journalist your whole life? Like, is it like a guy doing? But
like Glenn Greenwald, like he's a journalist. He's not.
Journalist. Yeah.
Okay, but then here's the thing. They write for paper.
They write for stuff. Yeah.
So but then again, like, how does that work? So Glenn Greenwald writes like, is your own Substack make you a journalist?
I don't know. It's
I have a Substack. I'm a journalist. Like, what is the definition?
I don't know at this point. But I mean, they specifically for J6.
Because everyone has a camera. Elon Musk says, you're the media now.
Yeah.
But does that hold up in court?
Lemon's like, Elon Musk said I'm the media.
Does that hold up in court that I'm the media now?
Well, he said that after J6, so maybe, they'll update it.
Like, for example, if you were the getaway driver for a crime and you were filming the whole thing and you're just like, I'm documenting
Yeah, I'm documenting it.
Is that a life hack to get out of things?
I don't think so. Do not do that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Like, maybe it's the type of thing where it's just like, once you do a gay thing, you're just like gay for life. Where he goes, I did some journalism, so I'm a journalist for life.
Right. And there's places where they go, we consider this journalism if you wrote for here.
Yeah.
Like if I wrote one Huffington Post article saying like,
like if Anderson Cooper followed them in, he'd be fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because he's like, this is for...
I'm documenting this.
For a news organization. I can show you the mandate that I've been given.
Correct. And everybody would agree that, like, yes, he's a journalist. But Don Lemon's dicey territory.
YouTuber territory.
Yeah. Like, what, he's going to pull up his street interviews and be like, I'm a journalist?
I just asked 10 people what their body count was earlier this morning.
I was asking all these people, was it thought or gay son?
Thought or gay son.
Yeah, thought daughter, gay son. So
Don Lemon wants both.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting fucking turn of events, man. The war is full blown right now.
Yes,
I think that's
many
fair to
fronts.
say. I saw a Trump video, by the way. He does a press conference talking about the girl that got shot by ICE. You know her name?
Renee Good.
Renee Good.
Or like Renee Bad.
Yeah, there we go.
For her, getting shot in the face.
Renee Bad News.
Yeah.
Take that how you want it. Yeah. So Trump does this interview. He was like, because he came out of the gate and he was kind of like, ICE agent doing his job.
Yep.
These are
professional protesters.
Professional
agitators.
JD Vance was kind of the same thing. Like, this is what the man's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You guys all need to back off.
Coach defending his players.
Trump, since then, found out that the girl's dad was a big Trump guy, right?
I believe it was her ex-stepdad, but he's referring to him as her father because there was a guy who was like doing press being like, I love Trump, but I believe it was her ex-stepfather.
Well, Trump says in the interview his dad.
Yeah.
So Trump's like, and her dad was a big Trump fan, talks for about 30 seconds about like, big fan of the kid, loved me, said my skin's smooth, firm as handshake. Not orange, and it's really a tragedy. And sometimes ICE agents are going to make mistakes.
Sure.
Full 180, basically.
Yeah. Being
like, the ICE agent's doing his best, but like, you're going to mess up sometimes. And in this specific case where her dad loves me, and it was pretty wild. I mean, obviously people say that. The man is flattered.
Yeah, he loves being flattered.
But Trump's out here as like, if Trump was a judge, it would literally be like, I'm going to get you for murder. Are those Trump shoes?
Yeah.
You probably weren't even there.
Nah, you're fucking.
Yeah, so
is that a Trump robe?
He switched, but also he's sort of throwing everyone else under the bus because JD Vance and all these people came out and they're just like perfect shooting. And then he's like, it was a bit of a mistake. And then they're kind of like, yo, you're kind of.
Yeah, you're kind of fucking us over here. Yeah, a little bit.
Dude, he's about here being like, Rob Reiner's son, I just found out, did buy Melania coins. So I just want to say the man is a hero, national treasure.
Yeah, I was wrong to say that about him.
Yeah, Robbie. He found out that the dad, what now you're telling me is not even the
stepdad.
Ex-stepdad, the dad that stepped up, though.
Yeah, and then stepped down.
Well, a part of it, too, you go, this guy fucking loved Trump. You go, probably a factor.
Yeah. I mean, again, the guy loves
If you see a woman that's like all in protesting and you're just like, dad loves Trump, you go, be crazy to not spin that a little together.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. A real tragedy, but yeah, a mess.
That was so funny to me that just like finds out the guy.
He finds
180.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a good kind of little nugget of information for any world leaders trying. I'm sure a lot of them know this, but you're like, Greenland and all that stuff. Just be like, just hit them with every flattery you can get them with.
Show up.
It softens them up.
Just downing Trump steaks. They don't make them like that.
Yeah. Best steak on earth. Yeah. Sending all my kids to Trump University. Just
sending all my kids
get them a proper education,
UFC at the White House. How do you do it, Don? How do you do it?
You know what? I'm not going to take Greenland. I don't need it.
He changed his mind on whether it was a good shoot or not.
Yeah.
Because the stepdad, who, by the way, for sure they hate each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Liked him.
Oh, she fucking hated that guy. That ex-stepdad. She probably had a lot of disdain for that man.
He probably called the cops to get her kids taken away.
Yeah, probably. He does not speak well of her in private.
Yeah, so that was blowing my mind. Danny did an ICE video. You did a satire fake news video.
Oh, that's old.
TikToker.
I did it. It's like old, but I just it keeps going viral. But this guy who like basically keeps kidnapping Uber drivers for the $750 reward from ICE, which is like, because I remember like last year or a year and a half ago there was this rumor that you could get $750, and this chick like made this video with her husband. She's like, the husband's like, I just saw it on the news. There's this guy. It's like it was on Fox News, and they're like. He's like, he has kidnapped 7 guys and has it in his bedroom. And he's just like, they're headhunting these people. Dude, I get that sketch. I'm like legitimately right now getting 5 death threats a day from.
What do they say?
Like, if I catch you out in the street, you're fucking dead. You fucking snitch.
What do you write back? If not, if I catch you first and arrest you, it'll be in my basement.
I'm not trying to amp up the hatred, so I kind of just let him go. But, dude, I get like DMs, like the comments, or like half the comments are literally like, if I catch you outside, like you're fucking dead, man.
You have the most insane like combination of things because you have like half the people that just like hate Jews from those videos, half the people that want to kill you. My like Venn diagram is like that, and then like the slight overlap is like people who will buy tickets to my shows, people who like me.
Amazing. I made this heated rivalry.
People who like me, a Jewish comedian.
You know what's crazy? I made this heated rivalry sketch about this guy from like North Bay who's like hates heated. Basically, it's all gay shit. And I wore my Gretzky jersey in it, and like obviously like a lot of people didn't realize it was fake. But I wore my like Canada Cup Gretzky jersey. I had no idea. People fucking hate Wayne in Canada right now.
What?
hate him because he's friends with Trump.
I knew that a little bit.
But like the extent.
I did not know that.
I did not realize the extent until I'm reading the comments and everybody's like, yeah, of course, fucking guy in a fucking Gretzky jersey. Jersey tells me all I need to know. Like, dude,
Gretzky jersey tells me all I need to know.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just like satirizing like a North Bay, Ontario.
That wasn't even that was just that was the jersey you had.
Yeah, that's just like, I have 2 hockey jerseys, a Gretzky jersey and this Maple Leafs jersey. Those are the only ones I have. So I just like wore them both. And people are like, hate Gretzky in Canada.
I remember that, but what you just said is correct. I knew that, yeah, it was a little thing and people don't actually care and move on.
No, they like hate, they hate it. Like, obviously not everybody, but like there is like a large portion of the Canadian population, like over 20%, maybe even higher.
What percentage of hockey fans do you think probably still even?
Depends what their like political leanings are.
Right.
Like they're probably just like fucking Mary Lemieux was actually the GOAT. Fuck that guy.
Interesting. Well, yeah,
because all the Canada stuff with the 51st state and everybody's like, yo, Gretzky, like you boys with Trump, go say something about this and tell him to knock it off.
Yeah. Well, AI period is putting people in the insane asylum. I saw, KFC.
Yeah.
He just posted, he did a video about how there was this big Russian snowstorm and they had this big photo of like this crazy
the guy like jumping out of his fucking.
Did like 8 million views and then it was fake and he posted.
Oh, that ended up being fake?
You I saw it.
You got got. I saw it, and I was like,
the catcher becomes the caught.
Oh, dude, I'm not. There was one other thing that.
Yeah, but that's how you put people in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
Is you are constantly telling them their world's not real. Uh-huh. Like if someone has mental problems, and you're just everyone says the number one thing you don't do is tell them like everything you think is a lie because their brain can't like handle that, right?
Yeah.
Everyone all the time is being told everything you know to be true was actually just fucking you're being fucked with. You go,
and I made this in 45 seconds. Like it wasn't even like some grand, like, it wasn't like, the conspiracy where it's like 50 guys in a sound stage.
Yeah.
Like the moon landing style where it's like you got Stanley Kubrick and all that shit. It's like, no. It's like some kid.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't. That video I saw once. I didn't see the KFC thing, but I just saw it. Oh, that's crazy. They had a big snowstorm.
Yeah, you just move on. Maybe go tell someone else. You see the crazy snowstorm. They tell someone else.
I mean, I will say I've never heard of like 60 feet of snow
you
falling.
Fucking ate it up, hook, line, and sinker, and moved on with your day.
I remember I actually did.
Nom.
I did see that video go. Snowfall as high as an apartment building, huh? But I guess the smart thing is they do it in Russia. So you go, well, I'm, I guess it's in Russia. I guess that's a possible thing.
This is me scrolling. Crazy dudes have lizard heads now. Oh, that's wild. There's a baby with 3 heads. Fuck, it's crazy. Yeah, that's scrolling. You go, I guess I don't know. And then you go, and then you think it. You tell someone, then someone goes, "That's fake," and you go, and your brain goes, right. And then you end up in a padded wall. Mm-hmm. Streaming,
basically. Yeah,
you're Autistic Barbie now.
It's getting dire.
All right, well, it's Babbel time because learning a language with Babbel is about small steps, big wins, progress you can actually track and feel. They got bite-sized lessons that fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember. Just 10 minutes a day is enough to start seeing real results. Babbel recognizes that real-world connections are at the heart of language learning. Their courses are designed by over 200 language experts, real human beings, to teach you relevant words and phrases you'll actually use so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. So, whether you're doing a trip, whether you're trying to impress a girl, whether you're trying to talk to family, whether you're trying to remember a language that you claim to be able to speak and now you can't.
Maybe you're trying to just bone up on your English.
Maybe I'm just trying to bone up on my English as a first language. Exactly. You were doing Russian, correct?
Yeah, I was doing Russian, trying to talk to my grandma a little bit because her English wasn't great, but her Russian was really good. And it's cool, man. Has these little, just like, you can spend 2 minutes a day, you can spend 20 minutes a day, breaks it all down for you. It's great.
Especially, maybe you want to be a passport bro. I don't know.
Oh, you want to be a passport bro.
Babbel is more than just lessons. They even have a large collection of podcasts where Babbel experts reveal language secrets and offer an inside look at online cultures. However you learn best, listening, speaking, reading, or writing, Babbel adapts to your style and keeps you motivated with personalized learning plans, real-time feedback, and progress tracking. So, they got 25 million subscriptions sold worldwide, 14 languages to choose from. Every course comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. So here is a special limited-time deal for our listeners. Right now, you can get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription at babbel.com/boyscast. You get 55% at babbel.com/boyscast. Spelled BABBEL.com/boyscast. Rules and restrictions may apply. Now that the holidays are over, you might be feeling like you got a big spending hangover. The drinks, the holiday food, the gifts, it all adds up. Luckily, Mint Mobile is here to help you cut back on overspending on wireless this January with 50% off unlimited premium. Mint Mobile's end of the year sale is still going on, but only till the end of the month. So cut out big wireless's bloated plans and unnecessary monthly charges with 50% off 3, 6, or 12 months of unlimited. All plans come with high-speed data, unlimited talk and text, delivered on the nation's biggest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts so you can save without the hassle. This is one of those things you don't even realize that you're wasting money on. Switch over to Mint Mobile. I did. I'm saving money. It works everywhere. You can use any phone that you already have. Mint Mobile is a way to... It's one of those easy ones where
unlimited
you're just like...
data.
You're saving. You're saving.
You'd be stupid not to.
You'd be stupid not to. So this January, quit overspending on wireless with 50% off unlimited premium wireless. Plans start at $15 a month.
Ooh, that's basically free.
People are out here paying $100 probably. Sometimes. I was paying $80, I think. Mintmobile.com/boyscast. That is mintmobile.com/boyscast. Limited time offer, upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required, $15 per monthly equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes. May slow when network is busy. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. There's a... TikTokers have figured out how to fight back against ICE.
Oh, okay.
The army of lemons, the lemon army.
But what they should do is they should dress like ICE agents, and then it's like, who's who? It's a real, like the Spider-Man meme.
That's not a bad idea.
It's a crime.
Oh, it is?
You can't impersonate a federal agent.
What about for a sketch?
Well, we'll give it a pass. We'll let it go.
I mean, you are right.
I wanted to
if they did a thing, if you were trying to do the ultimate protest, like, the protest where you get everyone out, where you have 200,000 people, no king style, or maybe more. I don't know how many people came out to that.
Depends who you ask.
And you did, the whole thing was everyone wears an ICE agent, and then you show up to the ICE thing and just every single person's wearing an ICE agent, and then no one knows.
That would sow a lot of chaos.
That would...
It's not my worst idea ever, besides the crime of... impersonating a federal agent.
Okay, so remove the crime one. That is a pretty good protest period, where you do a counter protest where you wear their things. Like, for example, if there was they
do that. Those are like the fucking they always call them the agitators.
Yeah, but
right?
I think you need...
the federal government does do that.
But you've never had 500,000 people at the same time.
No.
Show up like that is, I guess I see what you're saying, where that is called a technique that countries use.
Yeah.
But I'm saying on a micro level,
sure.
Or if you were trying to protest something, show up wearing their thing and subvert it. That's never been done grassroots on a mass level.
Yeah.
And that would be good. But that's not their idea. They say TikTokers users on dating apps like Grindr, Tinder to expose dox ICE agents, get those dick pics. So they decided they're going to...
No gay ICE agents. Nah, dog.
Well, they're also on Tinder.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Nah. Not a single.
Won't work because none of us are gay. Nice try. All straight.
Nice try, yeah. Double straight over here.
You think there's any gay ICE agents?
I'd puke if you sent me yours.
There has to be some gay ICE
Yeah, of course.
That must be. Do you think they just keep it secret from their gay community, or are they fucking kind of like gay going to church, super Republican?
I thought you were saying keep it secret from the ICE agents. I don't think the ICE agents would give a shit, but it depends where they live.
I mean, there's probably people who are ICE agents who are like, "What do you do again for work?" And you're like, "I work classified by work of federal government.
Yeah, but it depends on where you live.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that they're probably just like sick.
Well, so I've looked at
Just the same way that like being an abortion doctor might not be popular.
But
if you
the thing
live
is,
there.
so I've looked at the ICE like recruiting website, and a lot.
A lot. Comedies, those tickets aren't selling, huh? Really?
No, just out of curiosity, and a lot of it is like you got to go move to New York. Like they want you to like relocate.
And that's why they're willing to pay the big bucks.
Yeah, and they're like, because a lot of it, because probably you're like, yeah, I'd like to be an ICE agent in El Paso, and you're like,
We
get
got
in line. Yeah, get in line. We're good. But if you want to go fucking move up to New York City, we can get you in tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like being an Asian firefighter in the middle of nowhere where they need diversity.
Right. And you go, yeah. So
the books are full in San Antonio.
yeah, exactly. Like there probably are people who see those ads down there and they go, oh fuck yeah, be ICE agents with the boys, and they're like, yeah, there's a huge
You're on
wait
a
list.
100,000 people waiting list.
Yeah, there's a massive wait list.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you live in Los Angeles or New York or Chicago,
Los
or
Angeles
Boston,
maybe less, just because it's super liberal, but like yeah, those Texas places.
No. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying Los Angeles, New York,
Yeah.
Chicago, places like that. The question is there gay guys that are like at the gay bar being gay?
Yeah, like-
and then they have to
Like they got the leather daddy outfits on, like the whole just being super gay, and then the next day they got their ICE agent.
Well, probably ones that are like outward facing.
Yeah.
Like if you're a gay commentator and then I'm doing this thing, maybe. You know, you're not making money, but you have a 5,000 person TikTok channel where you're like a Republican gay, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
But I can't imagine like a crazy amount.
No.
But then,
So there are a lot of Hispanic ICE agents. You see that a lot.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Kind of closing the door behind them.
I mean, I was just in Texas. Like, if you're there, you know, the Cowboys it's not just white people that are Cowboys.
No, tons of yeah. It's not.
There's a lot of Mexican Cowboys.
I mean, it used to be Mexico.
yeah.
Yeah. You expect there to be,
But a lot of those guys are like, these colors don't run.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There's plenty of like classic conservative Mexicans over there.
Oh yeah, everything.
So, I mean, a lot of the plans seem to just be kind of illegal that we've been coming up with, and also that they've been coming up with.
Yeah. It's hard to come up with legal schemes.
Yeah, because their whole scheme is essentially they're like, we're going to get all these dick pics and then put them online and, then show the dicks of the ICE agents. And you go, so you're talking about the website isanyoneup.com, Hunter Moore?
Sure.
Yeah, he did 7 years in prison.
Yeah. I believe that's called revenge porn, and that's a crime that you all agree with should be a crime.
Right. So it's hard to come up with legal schemes.
Yeah. Stuff.
But I think it's the same thing. You get carried away, these people, you know?
Yeah, by any means necessary.
Same as storming into the Capitol. You're like, woo! That's what's going on here. They're just like, let's get their fucking dick pics and we'll show them to everyone. Now you're doing 9 years in prison. A group of women to chase dick pics. Also, could we back up a little bit and say, when you're online asking guys for dick pics, is this the activism you signed up for?
Right. Yeah, it is.
I know you do that as activism.
They're just like, we're like, a Soviet honeypot where they're like anything for the fucking...
Honey, I'm doing activism.
I'm doing this for the country.
I guess that's what's his name does, the right-wing guy?
James O'Keefe.
Yeah. He's not actually getting the dick pics, but he might be getting some on before.
Yeah.
If he's meeting these guys on Grindr.
I saw a recent one where the chick she trapped JD Vance's like member of his Secret Service who like
honeypot.
Yeah, and they got chicks. I think they must have like hot chicks now.
And what did they get him doing?
Admitting like literally giving away like when JD Vance's plane was leaving and stuff, which is like crazy security risk, like to know where JD Vance is specifically, what time his plane where it is.
I like to think that wouldn't be me, but I also say no harm, no foul. Like, there is harm and there is foul.
I mean, what did she look like?
If you get got like that, where you work for there, you have a couple beers, you're with some chick, you've hung out a few times. I mean,
guys saying he like hates ICE.
They're kind of bragging.
Yeah,
right?
Of course. It's like probably you'd be a Secret Service agent. Like part of it is like, this will help me get some sniz for sure.
Yeah,
there's like some.
You could also lie though.
You could lie, but
see, if you want to brag and you're like a high up Secret Service and you have some information, just lie.
Yeah, but chicks probably also like an element of you go, this is like classified. I'm in the Secret Service.
And then lie.
Yeah, exactly. I can't tell you where JD Vance is right now.
Yeah, but you could lie.
Yeah, you could lie for sure. But anyways, that guy's probably in deep shit.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, I voted for Biden. I hate Trump. I don't know if he said I hate Trump, but he was like, I hate ICE. Voted for Biden. Hate this shit going on.
Who was the honey potter? Who's she working for?
She works for James O'Keefe.
Oh.
He's like, he basically is on from the gay stuff, and he goes trying to get more high value assets.
So he brought in some tens.
Yeah, I got in some tens.
So they're trying to do a micro version of this where they're crowdfunding it, and they have a bunch of women. And by the way, also, if you have a chick that you're dating that's getting into activism, like you're dating some girl, she hates Trump, the whole thing, and then she was like, we're taking him down, and you go, what are you doing? It's like, I just fucking got 20 dick pic from guys. You go, this is...
Well, the polycule will love it.
If you are...
Yeah, if you're in one of those things, which is probably more what it's like.
You're just all at your different stations.
I got another one! Everybody runs over, everybody runs over. Let me see.
You put it on the wall.
Yeah. I mean, probably ICE has to go like send out a memo being like, hey, don't send dick pics. They're on to us.
That is so funny. The dick pic counter.
Yeah, it's like Wolf of Wall Street. Just
yeah. What a day, folks. That is also, I guess, almost like cliche, where you're just like, you sign up to be a Brooklyn activist, and before you know it, you're just at a computer looking at dicks.
Yeah.
And you're just going, all right. All right. I'm part of a group of about 20 or so women. We have a private Facebook group around 100. So it's 1,000 people in their private Facebook group. Some of us go on dates. Others help on the back end with background checks, finding info. In one viral post, TikToker, by the way, this is an article this is by the Post, but a few other people have covered it. Can you imagine the uproar? Not to state the obvious, but if a group of 1,000 men were like, we're getting a bunch of girls' tits that, support the opposite candidate. We're gonna
release and doxing them.
It'd be the number one story in America.
It'd be huge. I'd be on
Tittygate.
I'd be on that website just hitting refresh all day.
Angrily. I can't believe they did this.
This is a crime. Just fucking refresh. This is off. Oh, those are awful. Oh, just waiting for a good set.
TikToker healthy policy princess asked her fellow Carolinians on Tinder, Bumble, Grindr, other dating apps to screenshot and share any profiles of suspected ICE agents for a folder she was making of every agent in the state, which she planned to make public. Get those dick pics and selfies, share them widely, she urged. So,
and does this
suspected? It says,
yeah, suspected. It's literally just dudes holding the fucking trout, being like,
dude, you imagine everyone
must be an ICE agent.
You're on the fucking ICE agent dick pic site, just lean back and half chub. You didn't even go hard on it.
You didn't go. You couldn't get it full.
Yeah, you're just.
And you go, this isn't reducing deportation.
You suspect? Yeah.
You go. You think deportations?
I'm not in ICE.
Yeah, I'm not in ICE, and even if I was, they're not like. I guess we'll stop deporting people because my dick's on the internet.
I mean,
got me.
You could say possibly if there actually was a big leak of ICE agents getting their dick pics, some guys might be like, yeah, maybe ICE is getting a little hot right now. I don't want to join.
Yeah, I mean, there is a reason like that they cover their faces. Like you couldn't live your life normally if it was out that you were an ICE agent in a lot of places. Probably almost anywhere, to be honest. That would be pretty tough. To like, if you lived anywhere liberal and like you live in an apartment building in New York City, your neighbors find out you fucking work for ICE.
You're not gonna be happy.
You're moving out. Like they're gonna make your life fucking miserable.
Yeah,
you can't go eat at restaurants. She's like, I'd be the most paranoid person on earth.
I'd be paranoid as well.
Oh, it would be insane. I'd not even past like just making your life miserable. I'd be like, someone is going to kill me. Like someone is going to just like fucking run up on me and like kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to live.
And now your dick pics are on the internet?
On top of it?
And you weren't even an ICE?
Yeah, I'm not an ICE.
I mean, that's great. The suspected. Got to folder your dick pics. That's...
You think any guys are doing fucking ICE Stolen Valor on apps right now? Like, yeah, I'm an ICE.
No.
Just to get some fucking tang?
No, I think the opposite. DHS agent secretary Tricia McLaughlin blasted the doxing campaign, promised anyone would be prosecuted. Yeah, this is a felony, she says.
Yeah, pretty straightforward felony, so I guess keep going.
They've convinced women crimes are TikTok trends.
Yeah. New TikTok trend, robbing a fucking convenience store.
Kind of, yeah. The TikTok trend, you collect dick pics and then release them on the internet.
Now, I wonder, because I was just thinking this would be hilarious just for the comments you would get if I made a fake Tinder profile in New York City and just like me as an ICE agent. I wonder, like, Tinder can't kick you off. Probably get mass reported.
Just make a person that just like a fake, just put
like a fake, just like
guy.
Yeah, just like a guy goes, I love what I do. Keeping this country safe. Just like Bushwick.
See what you get.
Responses would be, you get so many matches from chicks just like fucking heads exploding.
God damn.
That would be funny. Might have to do that.
Have you heard the new term they have? It's you said awful. So after Renee Good killing, derisive term for white women spreads to the far right, and the term is awful, which stands for affluent white female urban liberal. They're really trying to get a term for the liberal white chick. Really? Picture case.
It's a good acronym. It doesn't like roll like calling them awful. Not good.
It feels boomery.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what she really is. She's fucking awful.
She's a fucking awful.
That doesn't have a ring to it, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You need to start your acronyms with consonants.
Yeah, I'd be calling it more like the other awful, like OF.
What?
FAL. It's like pet organ meat. It's because of what they look like. These women.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Here's the test, right? If your buddy was banging like one of those chicks, like activist chick, would you be like, buddy went home with an awful last night?
No, never.
Right?
Never.
That doesn't have a ring to it.
No.
This is boomer Republican moms.
Yeah, you know what the problem is? Yeah, they got to start with the good word and then reverse engineer the acronym versus the other way around.
Yeah, this isn't working. And you got to find one that clicks. I'd say you're back to the pen and the pad.
Yeah.
You didn't put enough time in.
No.
And by the way, this is who you're competing with. These people are out here with binders full of dick pics.
Binders full.
Was that guy who said that? Was it Mike Pence?
No, it wasn't Mike Pence. It was the Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney, binders full of women?
Yeah.
Yeah. These women have binders full of dick pics, and you're out here with awful, you're trying to compete with the first term that came to mind.
Not even close. You're losing. You're
Yeah.
losing if that's all you got. These fucking awfuls. No.
I was kind of...
No ring to it.
And to talk more about my theory of, which is not a hot take, it's something we've been saying for a million years, just the dead split down the middle that is, more hyped up.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting, the extent to... I've even kind of said, like when I was in Texas, right? So much of it is where you live, like your politics, obviously. But when you're in Texas and you're kind of like, I want to put something on my house, and the guy's like, the government's getting involved, and you're like, don't tread on me. And then you're in New York and you see a guy in the subway with his shoe on his head and like trying to kill you, and you're like, all right, the government can tread on him a little bit. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if there was a bit of tread on that guy, right?
I saw last week in like one day, I got on one subway and there's this like woman, she was like smoking a cigarette, like just on the train. And then I got on a train later that day. This is a first for sure, because I've seen a woman smoking a cigarette. This is at 1 a.m. There was this woman she had 2 kids.
Cranking a dart on the subway?
Yeah. Oh, that I've seen before. Like some crazy homeless person. There was this woman with 2 kids. And then she starts, and this is 1 a.m, she starts changing her kid's diaper. Like literally as close to Johnny is from me. I'm like sitting, and it was like pretty busy train. She just starts literally fucking pops her kid's pants. I'm just like, what is you can't wait like 20 minutes. Like, I don't have kids. Maybe like a diaper is like an emergency thing. I don't know. But like, she just starts literally full changing a kid's fucking stinky diaper.
You think that was a pedophile honeypot?
No. I was just like, oh my God. And then I got on the next train, reeked of piss. I'm just like, what a city. The pits.
Yeah, so a little tread, right?
It's a little much.
But then you go the other way. So much of... I have some friends that kind of grew up in like places like San Jose and stuff like that, and kind of were just like, this shit's insane. Uh-huh. And then now they live in Texas, and kind of mostly what they complain about is Texas shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what you're around, and you're just like, the other's far away. I'll tell you one thing. So they have no regulation on zoning, for example, in Dallas, right?
Okay.
All of and I don't know exactly, they might have some regulation on road, but apparently they don't have like zoning laws or something. I'm probably getting it wrong. But regardless of what it is, they have less. And the roads all feel like they were designed by a cowboy. Mm-hmm. Like, every road is on top of each other. It feels like
Well, there's tons of people there, but yeah, there's like you have the like.
Have you ever heard of the Ali? Do you remember the Ali G sketch where he says you should pay for it? They should have bills with the exact amount of money. $9.37 bill, and he goes, well, the reason that it wouldn't work is what if you had a $9.37 bill and your thing comes to $8.45? He goes, pay for it with your $8.45 bill, right? But it feels a little bit like that, where they have all these roads and they're just like, what if a guy wants to go over there? Put a fucking another road over there, and you're like, what about there? Another road, and you go, okay, what about people make a wrong turn? U-turns everywhere,
right?
And then you go, and so because of that, every road in fucking San Antonio, Houston, Dallas there's 9 lanes, and every 4 seconds you have to make a split decision of which of these 8 lanes to go, and if you miss it, you have to do winding in for 9 more.
You're going around.
You have to. It looks like a theme park. These roads.
Hey man, that's a lot of people out there. They gotta fucking make everybody happy, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's
I want to quickly mention that I'm going to be the CEO of Ryanair.
I saw that. That's fucking big.
Thank you.
I don't know what it's going to.
You didn't message me. Congratulations.
I don't know what it's going to mean for the future of the podcast.
I can do both. Don't forget, I have access to an airline now, so like if I'm somewhere.
But it's like the shittiest airline. Although I will say, do you know where their headquarters are?
Not for the CEO.
Do you know where their headquarters are?
Where?
Your homeland, Ireland.
Oh, headquarters of Ryanair in Ireland.
Yeah. So you can go.
Yeah, so I'll zip back and forth, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Elon's liking it.
Elon Musk started saying that he wants to buy Ryanair and put a Ryan in charge. And a part of it was, I now know it's because he got in a fight with them over something or other.
Something about Wi-Fi I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was because they're like, we don't want Wi-Fi on our planes or something.
What?
Well,
Ryanair's the cheap one, right?
Ryanair's like literally a flight is £10. Like I don't even understand how it works.
It's crappy airline.
Like either we're getting fucked here. Like we're getting super fucked, or like because you're just like, how could a flight be £10 and them still make money? Like there is something, but basically he's like, yeah, all our flights are like an hour, and I saw an interview with
people
him.
Are less fat over there. Did you see that recently? That they said because of Ozempic drugs, flights are
flights are cheaper. Yeah.
But because they had an okay point where they're just like, most of the people taking flights have some cash. Like you're not flying all over the place all the time if you're broke.
Yeah.
So majority of people on flights have some cash, and people that are fat that have some cash are taking Ozempic.
Right.
And the weight loss is
less drag,
and they've actually changed some of the prices due to less fat
hilarious.
people.
Hey, that's some more money in our pockets, I guess.
It's just funny to say that when you see a fat person, you're like, you literally cost me $5.
Yeah. Like I'm subsidizing you right now in fuel costs.
You are though. It's true. When you see a guy on a flight and he's like 300 pounds, you're just like, I just gave you $1.
Like you're a
panhandler.
Yeah, you should be allowed to just be like, when they walk by, you just go,
you're welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Fucking socialism, I guess. But the CEO of Ryanair did the current CEO, not named Ryan, did like some press conference today and basically being like, yeah, Elon Musk called me a retarded twat. This is the CEO. He goes, yeah, he called me a retarded twat, which, yeah, I got 4 kids. They call me that all the time. And but basically he's like, yeah, he wants us to put Starlink on our thing, and he's like, it costs like $300 million a year.
That's what the fight was about.
Because like, I guess, which is crazy, like these tiny things can add up so much, but he's like, you have to put 2 Starlink terminals on the outside of the plane, and he's like, the extra drag that creates will literally, our fuel bills will go up like $250 million a year.
Okay.
And so he's like, he's like, maybe 5 or 10% of people would ever pay for the Wi-Fi on Ryanair because it's like the cheapest airline. Cheap
customers.
Like, cheap customers. He's like, nobody's gonna pay for it. So anyways, but he's like, thank you, Elon Musk, because our bookings are up.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's like, a few percent bookings are up.
Well, they're gonna be up even more. So I posted a photo of me with the pilot outfit in front of a plane, Ryanair, saying that, I'm listening to the proposal. And then it kind of started going viral. And then Elon Musk he posted it and he commented, agreed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a formal job offer.
That sounds like a job offer.
It sounds like a job offer.
I think you could sue him if he doesn't give you the job. Yeah, he does have to buy it first, though.
Only dude pilots. We're going to start right there.
Yeah, what else we got? Hot stewardesses.
That was my only one.
Hot stewardesses?
Yes, none of this.
Yeah, hot stewardess.
None of this mean gays.
No, yeah. No mean gays. No gays at all. Well, lipstick lesbians are fine.
Some of the mean gays aren't actually mean. There was a gay the other day on the plane, and he killed me with kindness, and I've actually felt embarrassed.
Oh, really?
Well, okay.
He's just good at his job, I guess.
No, he walked by And I'm with him. No, it's not. It didn't start like that. I'm nice to people. He walked by, and you know how he just kept scurrying by and bumping everyone. You know that? Like, where they come by and they just keep hitting everyone?
Yeah, well, that's normally the heavyset ladies with their big ass.
Right. Well, this guy was doing that, and he just kept, he bumped me like 5 times, right? And then he was like, there was like a baby crying or something like that, and he like ran pretty fast and elbowed me in the face. And I was just like, and then just kept going.
Yeah.
Like elbowed me in the face. And I was there, and I was just like, pretty crazy that guy did. And I was talking to the person next to me. I'm like, pretty wild to not apologize for that. And then and I'm kind of grumbling a little bit. I just got elbowed in the face pretty fast. And then he came by and he heard me grumbling. And then after he was doing whatever he was doing, he came by and he was like, hey, I'm really, really sorry. That was like my bad. Like, honestly, there was just like an emergency and I wasn't really thinking. And I'm like, so sorry. I did not mean to do that. And I really, really apologize. And I was just like, all right. Not that, I guess, yeah, maybe I overreacted a little.
Well, like, someone who's about to be the CEO of an airline, that's
right. But move. No, he apologized in a way that made me feel, because I kind of said it loudly so he would hear it, like crazy to not apologize, something like that. But
at least you got your apology.
No, it was the opposite. I actually would have rather him been a dick because I kind of was mean. Like, after that...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get elbowed in the head.
Yes, I agreed he shouldn't have done
crazy he didn't realize
he just came back and he was so nice to me, it made me feel like a dick.
Yeah. It is crazy that he didn't realize he elbowed you.
He realized. Yeah, that's why I was mad.
He realized?
How do you not realize you elbow someone in the head?
I would just be like, apology not accepted. You elbowed me in the fucking head. And it's like, buddy, I had to make a stink to get you to apologize.
I poured it on a little thick like a soccer player.
Up there.
I took a bit of a dive. I go...
You're like in the fucking aisle.
I'm suing.
Ryan gets off the fucking plane, like wheelchair, full neck brace. He elbowed me in the head. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
I said loudly, pretty crazy to not apologize for that. Sort of to the person next to me, but I was really talking to everyone.
You grab the intercom. You're just like, fucking guy elbows me in the head. Just full. Everyone in the plane was
rolling down the thing. I was
pissed if I got.
Do you know what I mean? You ever been in a situation with a woman where you're in the right and then you go too far and then it feels now you're in trouble. Now she's mad at you for your reaction.
Yeah,
and
of course, you're
like it's like I fucked up. Like I had a case to be very like. I don't even know what the right word was.
You had a case.
I was the victim here.
Yeah, you were the victim, and then I kind of turned on.
He was so nice, and he wasn't pouring it on. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, it's like a comedian heckler interaction where like the comedian's too mean, and then the whole crowd turns on the comedian.
yeah.
Basically, should have done. See if you were.
This guy can't get any pussy ever, man. He's like, yeah, my wife just left me.
My wife died, and I'm still
miss her every day. Fucking probably dig her up and fuck her.
Fucking probably.
I do actually go to her grave every day and cry and deliver flowers. Cheap flowers. You're poor.
It's been very tough on the kids.
Yeah, no, we are having trouble. We are struggling financially. And they're really tough on the kids. Probably get a DNA test on those bad boys because your wife has been like a clock. She gets around. One of the kids she actually had with my brother, and it was one of the biggest problems. But through the Lord, we got through that. All right, guys, bring your host back up. So, it's going to be nice stewardesses, no grumpiness.
No grumpy stewardesses, no elbowing customers in the head.
Dude pilots, no fats. And you're not subsidizing the fat. The minute you get on the plane.
Scales.
You step on a scale, it's carnival style Barker at the front of every plane. Yeah. And he's got to have the voice too. That's part of the job. Just like if you want to be an auctioneer, you got to have the.
To bring the carnival thing in, which would be fun actually, because the airport's not the funnest place. If he guesses, he has to guess your weight, and like if he's way off, like you get some sort of discount on the flight.
I'll consider it, but what I'm thinking is not that, because we're not going to be giving free tickets for people that were fat.
Well, you just get a good weight guesser, and that's not a problem. You get them straight from the carnival.
We might do weight guessing Fridays.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm not
there you go. Weight guessing
saying
Fridays.
it's a never.
Yeah.
That might be like a promotion. There's not going to be some generally you get your weight guess and you get a prize. But what we will have is if you're over 250, where now that's going to cost more in fuel, it triggers a while you walk to the thing. So it triggers a boom, and then you have to walk over.
Maybe like a special weight drag like uniform is just a clown costume that they just have to put on for their something.
And you go, this will stop the drag.
This reduces the drag if you wear this clown costume for the duration of your flight. Yeah.
As you're getting older, the T is going to drop a little bit. That's why I'm here to tell you about Mars Men. I use it every day. It comes in a badass package. So right now, and also this is natural. You know, some people don't want to be getting involved with chemicals, all that sort of stuff. You're a normal guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to make sure you have T support, but you also don't want to be involved in stuff that seems like, what am I trying to be a
bodybuilder?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
Mars Men, every single day, you take 5 pills. Nobody's going to tell you about this stuff. One day you're crushing it. Next day you're wondering why everything feels twice as hard. Because here's the thing. Most men start losing testosterone at the age of 30, around 1% a year after that. And when the new year hits, you want to treat it like a reset. You want to, that's what I wanted, to feel energized again, not worn down. So I'm keeping it simple. I'm doing something natural that supports my body where it needs. That's why Mars Men helps your body unlock usable testosterone so you can feel like yourself again. Because here's what I learned. Your body makes testosterone, but a lot of it gets locked up and it can't be used. There's this protein called SHBG that basically handcuffs your testosterone. Even if your body's making it, SHBG locks it up so you can't access it. It's like having money in the bank that your debit card doesn't work for. Mars Men's designed to help free locked testosterone so your body can actually use it. No synthetics, no needles, just real ingredients that help optimize energy, focus, and strength. You want more consistency, natural energy. This is not just like drinking a cup of coffee. It's steadier sense of drive throughout the day. Feeling better in 2026 than you have in the past couple of years is a good way to kick off the new year. So you can support healthy T levels, energy, and stamina. 8 natural and clinically dosed ingredients that you've probably heard people talking about, like Tonga Ali, vitamin D, zinc, boron, and more. And right now it's made in the USA, third-party tested, with a 90-day money-back guarantee. So there's no risk. Worst case, if you absolutely don't love it, you can get your money back. But with over 91% of users reporting higher energy levels, thousands of guys are feeling incredible results. Just check the reviews on the website. You can see for yourself. And for a limited time, our listeners of the BOYSCAST are getting 50% off for life, plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. It's the perfect way to kick off the new year strong. That is mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts at checkout. After your purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show. Tell them the BOYSCAST sent you.
We're coming up with some good ideas here.
And this is starting in Davos right now, World Economic Forum. Danny obviously performed there one year. People seen the video. But the divide between, America versus, Canada, Europe, and all this stuff.
The mid-powers.
Which the mid-powers are doing funny moves a little bit where they're just
Carney had a good speech, actually.
No, but just quickly, they said that Europe was like, we're sending troops to Greenland. They sent 3.
3? Yeah.
What was it? Greenland sent 1, UK sent 1 soldier, Finland sent 2, Norway sent 2, but they kind of announced we're sending people. But then they were like, oh, it's just for recon or whatever. But hilarious Europe being like,
they get there? Yeah, it's still here.
Still here.
Can we go down? This sucks. Freezing.
UK sent 1 military officer. The Netherlands is matching that number.
Oh, Trump's trembling.
Finland and Sweden sent in 2 apiece. This does seem like you didn't want to make an announcement about that.
No. Another dog sled.
6 guys get sent total, right?
Yeah.
But sorry, what were you saying?
Anyways,
you liked Carney's speech.
Did you see it at all?
Yeah.
Did you see the clips? It was pretty good. It definitely, you're like, this is better than Trudeau, who if Trudeau gave that speech, you're like, you don't even know what you're saying right now.
Right.
Like someone wrote this for you. You have no
Carney's
clue.
smart. Trudeau.
Yeah, Carney is really smart. But he very much was which I think is a good tact as long as he actually follows through on this, because there is certainly potential where he says all the shit and then does nothing. Right.
And explain what he said.
He was essentially just like the world order as we know it is over. He's like, it's done. He's like, people can pretend like, you want the way there's like, you can accept the world for how it is or how you want it to be. But like, we're accepting the world for like how it is essentially. And, all these middle powers need to make deals and, like essentially that. But he's trying to be like, yeah, this is, the world of the past is over. Like there was this notion of, the rules-based international order, and he's like,
which was kind of a fake truce.
Yeah, he's basically that was fake the whole time, because the fact is that like the strong can do whatever the fuck they want, and we just have to tolerate it, and we all kind of knew it and went along with it, but it was kind of bullshit. Paraphrasing him, he didn't swear that much, but it was a good speech. But I guess we'll see what he does.
Yeah, so that is better than wallowing in activism, just being like, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're making the moves and contingencies.
Yeah, like 10 billion more for climate change initiatives. Like he very much is like, yeah, we're not, none of that gay shit anymore. We're not doing any of that stuff.
We can't have
the question is it too little, too late? I think it would be very bad. Steve Bannon has been going on this whole thing, which, Steve Bannon probably has Trump's ear, you would think, at least. At this point.
Yep.
But essentially, because, Canada made this trade deal with China, which has literally interfered in Canadian elections as recently as 5 years ago or less. But they made this deal with China, and then Steve Bannon's like, if they get Greenland, Canada's literally surrounded by the United States. What, like southwest and east, not obviously the north, but like he's like, yeah, if they're making deals with China, like we're gonna treat them like Ukraine. Essentially, we're like, China's on our border now, and if NATO somehow like gets dissolved, which possibly,
I understand.
Then Canada's just like a sitting duck.
They're just like, you can't be making deals with our enemies on our border.
From Canada's standpoint, you're like, well, what are we supposed to do? Like, and there is some element like the 4D chess, and I don't know if this is their plan all along, where they're like, yeah, we're gonna force them to go make trade deals with China as further
so we can get mad at them.
Further pretext to be like, yeah, now we're like under attack from Canada via China. And then like, it gives them more kind of pretext to do some shit. So not good.
They need to clean up their other stuff too.
They need to fucking respect Wayne Gretzky in that country is what they need to do. Because we need to fucking turn shit around. There needs to be memorials to Wayne Gretzky all over the goddamn country until people fall in line.
Yeah, because there's some wacky stuff that's been going on in there.
Yeah.
I have a video. This is the land acknowledgement. I'll play it because I got my office computer here. So
Toronto City Council.
I put them all on my computer and forgot my new computer thing. But you saw it? The land acknowledgement?
The Toronto City Council? Yeah. The tax one? Or the real one?
Budget committee.
Oh, okay. I still don't know which one this is. I saw two different ones.
Okay.
Let's start the meeting in a good way by acknowledging first that the land we are meeting on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. I'm also going to make our African ancestral acknowledgement, and that is that the City of Toronto acknowledges all treaty peoples, including those who came here as settlers, as migrants, either in this generation or in generations past. And those of us who came here involuntarily, particularly those brought to these lands as a result of the transatlantic slave trade and slavery. We pay tribute to those ancestors of African origin and descent.
Anyways, we're raising your property taxes.
Anyways, we're doing tampons in the men's bathroom.
Yeah. No, this is the one I thought you might be referencing. This one was pretty fun.
Isn't that so?
Every time, yeah.
That's
I mean,
again, a minute before every meeting.
Every meeting, yeah. We're paying for it. or Canadians.
And Wayne Gretzky's bad?
And Wayne Gretzky's bad. This was great. This was a guy who went to like some Toronto City Hall, like where, people get to talk or whatever to make their gripes. This was fucking, this guy was.
We'll put it on the screen so you can just play it on there and I'll listen.
Oh, okay. This guy was legitimately a celebrity with the boys.
By acknowledging the people who fund this municipal enterprise, the Toronto taxpayer. Let's reflect and remember that every word spoken in this chamber, every light bulb, and every salary paid, including those of city councillors, is funded almost entirely by the hard work and earnings of taxpayers and property owners.
Shout out to
all
taxpayers.
The city's $18.9 billion budget comes directly from them. We acknowledge that while taxpayers and property owners have endured an almost 20% increase in the last 3 years, only a small and insulated group decides how much of their income is expropriated to sustain a burgeoning municipal bureaucracy that continues to grow regardless of outcomes and results. We pay respect to those taxpayers because without them, this institution could not indulge in ideological excesses like renaming streets and public
It's the other way.
squares.
Yeah, he's the other. He's
Roads
doing a
with
taxpayer.
inferior
He's basically doing a tax.
environmentally-
He's like, your stupid land acknowledgements. Let's acknowledge the taxpayer who funds this nonsense. That guy probably got back to the fucking burbs with his boys. He goes, "You're a legend, man." And they keep going to like the counselors, and they're just like, "What the fuck? Like, what is this?"
Taxpayer landing knowledge.
Yeah,
Pretty
taxpayer
funny.
land acknowledgement is solid. I saw that today.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, he definitely went back to
Ah,
the
legend.
Wolf of Wall Street style. Came back. Yeah. Fireworks going off.
They're like, "I can't believe you did that, man.
Yeah.
Such balls."
Canadian woman tells city she can't mow her grass because it's violence and violates her religion.
Okay. Oh, this is in Burlington too, actually.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
my hometown.
Do it, and that is the equivalent of being like, I don't wipe for religion.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah. She goes, "This is my religion." She goes, "I like bunny rabbits."
yeah. So it just has this like insane garden, and they don't know what to do about it. Police arrest. Canadian police arrest. There was a robbery. 4 people were charged. Patel, and Patel. 5.
Sounds like a law firm.
5 individuals located at the scene were placed on arrest.
It's just a couple brothers fucking doing some crime.
I don't think they were all brothers.
No, maybe not.
Oh, yeah. And then just a little funny thing is that
That's the top cast. It is fun. I was thinking about that when I read that, where I go, because that's like the top cast, and then it is funny because like Indians, complain about like obviously like the the racism towards them or whatever. Because like you guys love a caste system. Well, you just happen to be the lowest caste when you come.
it's bizarro world.
Yeah, it is kind of bizarre. They're like, well, no, we're the top of the cast.
That must be infuriating.
Yeah, but
when
then-
people are just like, oh, yeah, thinking somehow low, and you're just like, we're the top dog.
Yeah,
pal.
there. But they're like, don't complain about the caste system here. You're like, you guys love a caste system.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. He goes, we were wrong. In hindsight, we were wrong. We shouldn't have done that.
But they're not. That's not really what's happening. They're taking over cities. They're flourishing.
they're
Indian
doing
dudes
well.
are flourishing.
Yeah, but I mean, in these instances with the Patels,
And then also
sullying the Patel name.
when they turned off the internet in Iran, there was like a ton of accounts that were promoting
I know,
different
that
things
just
that
went
got shut
dark.
down.
Yeah.
Like there was all these random ones, like a pro-Scottish account, like pro-Scottish independence account that was like really big that got shut down. It was interesting because of the thing where they go, all these accounts were in India and Scotland or India and different places, but Iran had all these, drumming up controversy accounts that all got shut down.
Everybody's doing shit. Did you see the Desi Banks thing?
No, I actually did not. What is that?
So Desi Banks, he's like a big comedian, has a Netflix special. So this is from Gray Zone News. It's like, I think, what's his face, who we were just talking about, Brazilian guy. I can't remember anybody's names anymore. The journalist. Yeah, we have him on the show.
Greenwald.
Greenwald, right. I think he writes for them. And so Desi Banks has like an LLC in Atlanta that was used to put Google ads out that they're like, and I don't know if they're tied to the Mossad. This is like their editorializing, I guess. But there was one essentially being like from Desi Banks's company.
Well, maybe he got hacked.
But it may be Desi Banks.
That's what they do. They hack people's Facebooks, and that's like literally.
Yeah, and maybe that's what it was. But so because Desi Banks is right now, like people are like turning on him on Twitter. All these people being like, "Yo, you like support?"
What's he saying?
He's like, "I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about."
Well, then
like,
he probably got hacked.
Yeah, like I'm looking into this, but essentially, all these like pro-Iran ads were getting posted from Desi Banks. I don't know if it's from his account, but it was from his like Google AdSense or his AdWords account, basically being like, are you an Iranian? Do you have Iranian family? Like, come join us to like take down the regime. And they were being served in like 20 different countries, but they were originating from his account. So then Google shut his account down, so he can't run ads anymore. And he's trying to be like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And all these people are like, you fucking Zionist shill, just like, there's not enough money for you, blah, 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 like turning on him. It's pretty crazy.
By the way, us talking about the Iran thing, I've had a lot of, because Toronto's got a bunch of Iranian
Oh,
people,
yeah.
right?
The Persians.
I've dated probably like 3 Iranian chicks, like
that's your type.
fairly.
Yeah.
It wasn't, no, it was more Indian was my
Yeah,
type.
Sometimes they match up.
Obviously.
Sometimes they match up on the color wheel.
I know, for sure, but it's not like, I think it's unfair to say that the Middle Eastern chicks were my type because they were less, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did, yes, probably. There was probably 3 that broke the 4-month mark of like, kind of. Okay, so, and obviously tons of our friends were that. I got messages this long from multiple different people saying the opposite thing.
Of what?
Well, one of the things, and very hyped up, being like, I'm trying to inform you of what's happening. One side is this regime is the worst in the world. You don't understand how bad they are. They need to be taken down. Anything that happens to take down, they're the worst. They're liars. Like, every time you see something and being like, it's actually more modern now. No, that's all propaganda. Anyone, they put people in jail for anything. It's a nightmare. And then the other side, same thing, multiple of these, just being like, hey, just so you know, like, this is Western propaganda and Mossad propaganda that Iran
flood the zone.
They say, well, what if in America, like, protesters killed 300 cops? Like, what the fuck do you think would happen to those protesters? And, that regime's bad, but this is all, all of this stuff's bullshit, and it's just to get the guy out. And these protesters are all kind of Israel plants.
Yeah, of course. Which I've heard.
We've all heard these arguments, but I'm saying, like, hyped up, aggressive, complete opposite sides. I was given both.
And these were Persian people who were sending you the Mossad one?
Well, Persian, what do you mean by that?
Well, because generally, like, people who are, actual Iranians, I haven't heard any Iranian.
Persian is how they're just the term they use to sound sexy.
Oh, I guess, or whatever. But, like, Iranian.
Persian is straight up, like, I say I'm Persian because it sounds sexy.
And also because people are like, you're Arab? And they go, no.
Sort of.
We're Persian.
Yeah, Persian has, like, a sexy connotation, like the way Brazilians do, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like Persian's like, ooh.
Because any of the Iranian, anything I know, like Canadian Americans, they're all the first one being like, this is a repressive regime. It's worse than you think. And then I've seen a lot of like pro-Palestine people who are like, yeah, this is all like Mossad propaganda.
Right, but there's some Iranian people that are
that's what I'm asking. Are they Iranian?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Don't want their name said.
No, we don't need to get that smoke.
Yeah, it's people you know.
Okay.
But like, anyways, yeah, it's just interesting to, that, like, the complete opposite is, like anything else.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what's what.
But you're right. It's the Palestine thing has a big play. Like, the Venn diagram of people that are Iranian. I know it's Iranian. I say Iranian is whatever. But like,
you're in America now. That's what we say here.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
it's Iran.
The Venn diagram of the people that were like, no, it's all propaganda, it's not that bad, and the Venn diagram of people that are pretty into supporting Palestine is a circle.
Big, yeah.
I think it's a circle.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
In Spain, they did a Stephen Hawking's festival.
Love this. Love this.
It's all funny.
Yeah, just all fucking roll. They see me roll. Someone's got to put that song over this. They see me rolling.
I'll just put it on. We'll just put it on the screen for a second so people can see. But they were it was kind of doing like a stunt.
Yeah.
And they kind of said it was satire, but at the end of the day, they were raising money for ALS. And everyone dressed up like Stephen Hawking's and did a Stephen Hawking's wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then they went. So some people didn't love it. And they got a bit of pushback.
Did they know that he went to Epstein Island? Kind of bad look.
I don't think no, they did not. We're not factoring that in. This was all he's ALS, let's all dress up as ALS, raise money or whatever. And it's in Spain, but like it's funny doing like you can imagine if me and you were trying to raise money for Parkinson's and we all dressed up like Michael J. Fox and Back to the Future and we're shaking. People would be like, what the fuck?
Look.
Raising money for Down syndrome and we're all going to... You're wearing a helmet. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, no.
But hilarious. The imagery is wild.
Hilarious. Yeah, it is wild.
And then quickly, I do want to get to these articles where we do the hardest part of having large breasts. But the Australia anti-Semitism thing was one of the craziest things of all time. You know that.
Which one was this one?
You don't know.
There's so many going on. I'm sure I know it. Just
Australian woman pocket dialed.
Oh, pocket dialed. Yeah, that one's fucking crazy.
She pocket dialed someone,
and they're trying to be like she's like some kind of autistic or whatever thing. So they were trying to say like she has something, and then they're like, yeah, she just like pocket dialed this woman and heard gunshots, and then this woman Jewish woman took it as a death threat.
Yeah, the Jewish woman heard a thing, and it was just like in the background she thought she heard gunshots, went and reported to the police. So basically,
crazy that you went to report to the police, and then they're like, "Yeah, a crime definitely happened here."
Yeah, how are the police
like this is getting past so many layers, like checks and balances here. Like it should be like, yeah, this is. And he goes, no, it wasn't.
Get a real country, Australia. What are you doing? Get your shit in check. Same with
Hey man, they're doing it fucking in Miami Beach. There was this woman who like basically said that. The mayor of Miami Beach is like, pro genocide, basically, like in a Facebook post, and then they just like showed up at her door. Cops showed up at her door, basically being like Canada style, being like, what's this? And she's like, is this a crime? And they're like, no. They were very much like, it was very much like that Canada during COVID, where they're like, no, not a crime. We would hate if something bad were to happen from someone reading this. And she's like, get the fuck out of here.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I don't think Miami is the perfect example because Tate and Sneeko and all those guys were playing Hail Hitler in the club.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
they got banned from every restaurant in America.
How do you get banned from every restaurant? They're not all owned by the same person. Are they? Is that... I don't get it. I saw Sneeko post that and he was just like, oh, the guy told him he's like banned from all these places, but you're just like, they're not all one restaurant.
No, he was like, you're banned from like Dave Grutman's like all his restaurants and
I guess a few guys, and they're all boys probably too.
Yeah, and there are some guys who are like, yeah, I have like a restaurant empire of all these like hot restaurants. You're like, obviously you can go to fucking, Denny's. You're not banned from Denny's.
But you're banned from, I guess Miami like club scene is probably tight knit.
Yeah, and they're just like, but again.
But I'm just saying, okay, that's just like people.
That's different. This is the government.
The government
like that actually.
Australia, you pocket dial a guy and you're in crime and you're in jail for anti-Semitism.
Yeah, the idea that but again, she provided the, here's the voicemail, and they listen to it. They go, that's a crime.
Yeah, you're
nobody
right.
talking. Like they listen to her voicemail and they go, yeah, that's definitely a crime.
Yeah, they just have the procedures set that they're like, we got to bring her in and do this. And you're just like, grow a brain.
Crazy. I'm like, do you think this is helping?
Rule followers.
Do you think this is helping, though, is really the question. You go, got it. Less anti-Semitism.
Solved it, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that one's mental.
Yeah. Crazy.
Okay, so Huffington Post did this one where women share the most annoying and irritating parts of having large breasts. But... later, after that, they also tried, this is, how CBS and some of these places are like, oh, we want to be more, less partisan. I guess, I don't know if an operative came down, but they go, we're also going to do one of the guys and why it's hard to have a big dick. Finally, an article about us.
Yeah.
Finally, an article about the boys.
One for the boys.
They both sound like humble brags.
Yeah.
Women share the most annoying and irritating parts of having large breasts, which all of it sounds like humble brags. I just have a few here. No matter what I wear, I always get your boobs are so huge. I'm currently 19 years old, triple D cups. No matter what I wore, it was your boobs are so huge. Eventually, the phrase became redundant, and I got tired of hearing it and wearing things that exposed my chest, draw too much attention to it. I had this one female coworker who would always say my breasts are so big and how she wished she had mine. So it's like basically everywhere I go, I have to hear
awooga. Some of them was like, because they're like all the complaints and frustrations. There's a couple women who are like, Yeah, bras are kind of expensive.
Bras are a little more expensive.
Yeah,
a lot of fabric.
I think your bras kind of pay for themselves. Okay? Let's just do the accounting.
Not for me, pal.
Let's do the accounting at the end of the year and just see if that's maybe that was a net positive or negative here.
Laying down, it feels like you have a small elephant on your chest, keeping you from breathing, having hard trouble breathing. I'd love to see the size of these women because, people, there is some of them where they're just like, I can't breathe or walk upstairs because of my breasts. You're like, also the other 300 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. What's the waist ratio? What's the ratio that we're working with here?
Yeah. You go, I can't buy clothes to my breast 40, and also the rest of my body.
Yeah, like, are you a 40-40-40? It's a tough ratio. Just like a fucking refrigerator at that point.
They keep me from golfing. that one I've said fair.
Yeah,
that's the only one I was
that is fair.
Yeah,
but there's that fucking chick Paige, whatever her name is.
She's got big ones. She golfs.
Big influencer, golf influencer. She's got big melons.
Interesting.
She figures it out.
I think the golfers fuck with me because I always have golfers add me.
Yeah. She figures it out.
I got to do a meeting with my cousin. Second cousin.
Oh, who's the golfer?
Taylor Pendrith.
Oh, right. Oh, I know Taylor Pendrith.
Yeah, he's on the PGA.
Yeah, he's on the PGA Tour.
But he's second cousin.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, Pete, who was in Walk Off the Earth?
Yeah.
That's like his cousin, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's my...
Let's fucking get us tickets to a PGA.
Yeah, my dad's mom's side.
Yeah, he's a good golfer. Ken's got a lot of good golfers.
Well, I've never met the guy.
Well, fucking you got an intro.
Well, yeah.
Maybe do some content. Golf content's big, man. A lot of money in the golf content.
We're thinking.
Dude, I live golf.
But I'm just saying, there's golf in my extended genes.
Yeah. Not in your genes. And
I also think the golfers fuck with me. It's UFC players and golfers add me a lot.
Yeah, I have a lot of fighters who follow me.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
But they keep me from golfing and blah, blah, blah. So that was, it was their standard, right? They didn't have really any
They keep me from golfing. Do you want to golf? Not really. But
yeah, exactly. But now... I just think they thought it was so funny that now they're doing the male one to be even.
Right.
And they said, what people with big penises bring up most in therapy? I don't talk about mine in therapy.
Dude, going to fucking therapy for your fucking hog is crazy. What are you in therapy for? I just have to talk through my big piece. It's just tough.
Yeah, F right off.
Yeah. No, thank you, HuffPo.
Research even suggests in some sports environments, players with large penises are idolized by their teammates as symbols of masculinity, becoming a focal point for camaraderie and team bonding. Now, I want to see if this is written by a guy or a woman.
Yeah, this is probably a fucking...
This is written by a woman?
Okay.
Is this not a woman watching men like animals?
Yeah.
Like, it's like studying men like you don't understand them. Like, it appears that as per my research, some men are idolized as... like, because the guy walked in and they're like, fucking, this guy's packing heat, eh?
Packing her.
Yeah, and they're just like, it appears that a social pecking order, no pun intended, has been... It's like, they're the least understanding of men ever.
Yeah.
It becomes a focal point for camaraderie and team bonding. Like the guy's bonding over the guy's big fucking dick. What are you talking about?
Dick. He's like up on the chair.
We're being brought together because his piece is so big. What are you talking about?
He's got the wrench of all wrenches.
Dude, they're literally watching men like animals, being like, that's a stick to end all sticks. Yeah. Penetration is an issue many clients raise. The average vaginal canal only about 2 to 4 inches in length. So Danny's halfway there. So the penis is much longer. It can bump against the cervix, which can be uncomfortable or painful. Oral sex comes from its own set of challenges, such as choking or triggering the gag reflex.
That sucks.
Yeah, all of it just sounds like sick.
Ah, terrible. Terrible.
You go to it's fucking, if it has a female therapist, it sounds like you're trying to pick her up.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, what do you want to talk about? Honestly, the piece is just too fucking big.
This mascara was running.
Also, I've been having trouble on it. I've been having trouble sitting down because I have too much money in my wallet. So I'm just getting back problems. I have a lot of issues right now.
A lot of issues, yeah.
Yeah.
Transmission went out on the Lambo. It's tough.
Talking to so if you're talking to a female and you're just like, yeah, I've been having a really rough day because every time I get head, the girl's choking. It's fucking crazy.
I feel bad. I just hate seeing them.
And if you're talking to a guy, you're rubbing it in.
Yeah, of course. Just like, I just hate seeing them like that.
Yeah, I'm a feminist. I don't like to see them in pain.
Fucking struggling on that thing. It's just...
They're making all these noises. You probably haven't even heard noises like that. And honestly, I just wish I could have sex with you, man. Just peaceful. The fuck?
All right, HuffPo.
Yeah, every time I pull it out, they're always just like, whoa. And, again, you've never had to deal with that, but it's worse than you think.
Yeah,
man. That sticks with
I'm
me.
more than that.
Yeah, I'm more than that. On the one hand, they feel pressure to live up to the societal expectations of impressive sexual performances. On the other, they're worried about hurting their partner.
Sure.
Yeah.
Really big worry.
Yeah, big worry.
Oh, I'm so worried about hurting you. Chris Robinson had a great joke about that because it's a comic from Toronto, black guy, and he would be like, whenever I'd be with a girl, she's like, oh, you're going to fucking destroy me. And he's like, I'll try.
Yeah.
So pretty just average. She goes, I guess I'll try.
Give it a shot. I just say when they'd be like, oh, what do you want me to do to you? It's like, whatever you did the last guy's kind of fine. I just, whatever
Just
you
do your 3 things.
whatever you
Game's on
normally
in
do.
10 minutes.
Yes, I do not need you hanging from the lampshade. I call it an empathetic injury. Every time your partner winces or says, wait, that hurts, you're absorbing a micro trauma.
You're
Macro
absorbing
trauma.
the mic. She's like, ow. You're like, yeah, this hurts me.
I have fucking micro trauma.
Micro trauma.
Yeah, your girl being like, my boss yelled at me. You think that's bad? I have micro trauma. Because every time I've ever had sex in my life, a girl says that hurts.
Size queens exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe you need a special dating app for size queens and big pieces.
Size queen dating app. Magner.
Yeah, man, just spitballing it.
Impressive sexual. On the other hand, they're worried about hurting their partner. These men carry around the weight of having hurt someone they've loved
Damn right
over and over with their own body. Shut the fuck up.
I would be shocked if that guy exists at all.
I think I need some sad music for this one.
Yeah.
The men carry around the traumatic experience of having hurt a partner they love.
My piece is just so big and I just love her so much. And just to see her wince every time I just stick the tip in, it's just makes me so upset. It just makes me so sad.
I take a look in the mirror. Just wanted to have sex. Wanted to pleasure her. Wanted to see her happy. She's making noises I can't even heard. The neighbors think there's a problem in here because she's screaming so loud, and I'm going to carry that the rest of my life. At a funeral, I give this speech. I say, I also know what it's like to experience pain. Joe was a good guy, and I do want to say that we're all sad to see him, but that's not the only pain I'm experiencing. My piece is so big that I'm experiencing. Hey!
Yeah. Hey, knock it off again. Stop doing this. Stop eulogizing guys.
I'm not done.
I'm not done.
I'm not done. Get your fucking hands off me, okay? I'm not done my speech. It's 12 inches if it's an inch. Peace, pecker, hammer. All names that I've been called to describe my massive anaconda.
I just wish I didn't hurt these women. I know some of them like it, but
She's
that
in
hurts
pain.
me too.
Yeah. That hurts me too.
Yeah.
I'm constantly
Their
hurt.
performative joy. I know that.
Some of them pretend they like it, but I know they're in pain.
Yeah, they're just trying to be nice to me.
I'm just constantly just walking around like Ben Affleck, micro traumas all over the place.
Micro trauma. Micro mental trauma is crazy.
Micro mental trauma
Those
as
add
a
up.
dude because your fucking hammer's too big.
Those add up, Ryan.
Yeah, they do add
That
up.
makes a full trauma at some point.
Yeah. At some point, you're experiencing a full pie of trauma.
Yes, whole trauma. It's like, it's so weird. I keep traumatizing her, but she keeps calling me back. I don't get it. It's like, I've been traumatizing you so much. She
The
goes,
woman has Stockholm syndrome.
yeah, she's like, it's literally fucking Cockholm syndrome. Call me back.
I can't even do every position. What position you can't do? I'd like to stand up while I put her legs down and then sort of pile drive it from the top. Is you talking to your therapist? Love to pile drive it from the top, but last time I did it, she kind of said, don't go all the
She
way in.
winced a little, so... she asked me to do it, but she did wince.
Yes, and I can't even do my favorite position, which is me hanging from a bar. I put a sex bar in my house, and then I push it down, and then I do one-arm chin-ups, also really strong, and I do one-arm chin-ups and just sort of down into her, and I go all the way in. And
That is traumatic.
Yeah.
For you.
That is traumatic for you. Mitchell explained what might look like performance anxiety is actually a trauma response. This is crazy where he's saying he's bad at sex because he.
Yeah, I can't get it up because it's fucking too big.
Well, that's not. You just be like, I don't have enough blood. Man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can do the blood thing, but he's trying to be like, no, it's a mental thing.
I know I'm going to hurt you. Yeah. My body won't put blood in there to prevent you from getting hurt.
Yeah.
Their nervous system's trying to prevent harm. Guilt rewires your brain to see intimacy as dangerous. And anxiety kicks in before sex even starts, triggering a stress response that redirects blood away from your genitals. So he's kind of saying that.
Yeah, he's kind of saying that.
My body knows.
Yeah, but in like a chick way, he's saying it. Yeah, it's not like a protecting you thing. It's more like a mental trauma.
He's saying it's the equivalent of we're going to get in an argument and I'm going to take the bullets out of my gun because I can't trust myself. That's what my brain is doing with the blood. It's like, listen, buddy, I can send that blood over there, but
I'm saving you from yourself right now.
Saving you from hurting her.
Sure, bud. This guy's fucking... I don't know if they put his email in here, but he's like, oh, it's weird. I did this whole thing about how my dick's too big and my email fucking box is just full of chicks.
Yeah. I actually have some literature I want to send you. What is it? Massive Hammer Dan at 454. Hey.
If anybody just wants to reach out with similar problems.
And yeah. And condolences.
Just all chicks fucking subject line, destroy me, daddy.
Also, this is the best part of it. Others might finish in seconds because their bodies are trying to escape the threat.
That's what I say.
That's what I say too.
My fucking body's just trying to escape the threat, you know?
Imagine after you finish, you pull this article out and you go, look it, I'm
telling you.
This is what I have.
Yeah, this is like a biological response here.
My body is looking out for you.
Yeah.
By finishing in 2 seconds. You're welcome.
So if you could just look out for me and go make me a snack.
I've done something for you.
Now, if you'd like to repay the favor, I'm a little peckish.
I came in 4 seconds in order to prevent you going to the hospital. Now, I am hungry.
What is for dinner?
The threat. Either way, Mitchell is pretty funny because Mitchell's he's being quoted in this article being like, I can't get it up, I can't come quick, and it's all because my brain knows that I'm hurting the girl.
He definitely read the article. He's like, where the fuck is my last name in here?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The shame of having a big penis. Everyone tells them they're lucky. They should feel confident, says Mitchell. But then what actually shows up in the session is loneliness. You can't talk about being scared of hurting the person you love because it sounds absurd to most people. So they internalize it. And that shame ends up being a real barrier. There's no one I can talk to. I'm solo, alone in this big Python journey. I was having a conversation with another man. He said he had similar problems, and I said, "How big's your piece?" He said 10. I said, "You don't even fucking know the half of what I'm dealing with." This fucking 10-inch micro Peter thinks he understands the trauma that I'm going out of at a 12-inch piece. He doesn't even know when to start. I've seen a therapist 8 times a week.
Yeah.
What ends up happening, says Mitchell, is that often their partner senses something is wrong, but then they wrongly assume it's about them or attraction or commitment, never realizing it's about fear. The fear of my fucking 12-inch python. The real problem stays invisible and it gets worse.
I don't know about invisible.
Baby, it's not that you're 400 pounds. I'm just too hung.
Yeah, it's too hung. I don't know what to tell you.
Tortured artist.
Yeah. Not buying it.
Yeah, so that's something else.
That's the kind of slop they like to make for...
This is when they start doing it for men, what it looks like. Men have problems too. Like this guy with the biggest piece in the West.
Yeah. A lot of comments on this.
What are some of the comments saying?
Yeah.
Me too, brother.
This is Michael Peterson.
Ditto.
The greatest problem I have is preventing my partners from fainting. The magnificence of my architecture has a most profound effect. The word worship jumps to mind, and that reverie, that trance-like detachment is apparently too much for the conscious mind.
Anyway, here's my email.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think this is getting any real comments on here. That was just the top comment.
Yeah, hilarious. Anyways, we have more BOYSCAST Patreon.
Lots more.
Make sure you
A lot of more
subscribe.
micro traumas on the Patreon.
Yeah, there's going to be some trauma on the Patreon. This is patreon.com/theboyscast. We got a bunch of boys there. We got a group chat. People are sending articles. People can message, and I respond to things on the Patreon if you have questions.
Good time.
We will see you guys next week.
Later.